What is going on YouTube? Today I'm finally going to do a video that a subscriber asked me quite a while ago to do. So if you are the actual person that asked me to do the positioning kind of tips guide video, then I'm sorry it took so long, but I hope it helps you out, as well as I hope it helps out everyone. What I'm going to do today is actually try and do it live, because giving you like arena tips and stuff, it's all great. Having someone explain to you what exactly to do, but if you can see them doing it, I believe it should be able to help you a lot more. Just hopefully I can pull it off as you watch and as I do it live. I'm pretty bad at commentating live. I don't know how some people do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to queue up for skirms, and I'm going to cover the I think it's 3. I've got them written down here on the piece of paper in front of me. 4 total, but 3 main ones of how positioning can help you in an arena. And I'm going to do this from a Beastmaster Hunter point of view, because I feel like they get the most benefit nearly out of any class I can think of when it comes to, I mean, all casters, especially instant ability using casters such as, I don't know, Shadow Priest, Locks. You can stick your head out, put a dot on them, run back in. They all benefit from this, but hunters, you know, pretty much every one of our abilities are instant cast. The ones that aren't, you can still hide behind the pillar and cast them. If you didn't know that, I'm going to show you in this, when we finally get arena pop. As well as, because we rely on pets a lot as hunters, you can directly be behind a wall completely out of anyone's view, and your pet can still be doing damage. So I'm going to cover that as well when you're really in trouble, how you can still do that little bit of damage and run away. So here we go, Q pop. Hopefully that wasn't too loud, I'll turn it down just a little bit. I'm going to jump into a game. The first one I'm going to cover is, like I said just a second ago, how to cast behind walls and use that to your advantage massively. So hopefully we get a teammate in here. Hopefully it's a healer, and I can actually cover a second one, and that is how to cooperate with your healer and use objects, pillars and things to your advantage. I actually don't think we're getting a partner at all, so this is going to be really good fun. So I'm going to get swamped. So yeah, like I said, this one I'm going to cover like Cobra Shot, Wyvern Sting. How do you... Is it a free win? Are you actually kidding me right now? No, okay. Oh, okay, we got 2 hunters. So whatever one comes close, so this one. So I'm going to show you how to Wyvern. So you can cast behind the wall, stick your head out, sting him. Same. Start casting Cobra, go back behind, stick your head out, get a Cobra Shot off. Now I can use my pet completely behind the wall. And keep running. I don't think barrage you have to actually cast. I'll deter here. As you can see, I'm using the pillar, trying to completely block off those, and I'm in very big trouble here. But there you go. As you can see, just circling around in the pillars, using it to your advantage, trying to... It's you're not going to deal as much damage as you could out in the open, because you don't have to stick your head out, hide, things like that. But it's going to stop as much damage as possible coming in. Now say if double beams again, it's the same guys. Holy shit, it's Mongo as it's not helping me explain what exactly I'm trying to say. But say you got a healer comp, and you know, I'm playing with a Resto Druid, and we're versing, even if it's just a Beastmaster Hunter Resto Druid on the other team. When you get low, sometimes the tactic of a Resto Druid will be to try and clone you. Yeah, try and clone you low so your healer can't top you up, and then the hunter can switch and make your healer freak out and all sorts of things. If you can stop him from getting one off by just running behind a pillar, it's going to help you out tremendously. Actually, we'll go for this one. So you're going to use the pillar to stop that damage. Now I'm going to try and deal some out while I'm over here. Again, hiding now, completely letting him... Oh man, I don't know what this guy's actually doing, my teammate. What is he? Okay, now it's hiding, letting, yeah, they can't hit me right now. And I can still, as long as my pet gets over to him, I have no idea what my guy is doing. you kind of get the point how I was just using the, even though it was two very bad examples, I was using the, just objects to stop their damage. Make it very hard for them to come over and hurt you. If they do want to put pressure out, they have to come over to your side of the arena, where really you have the advantage. The other two, so that covers how you can cast Cobra Shot and Wyvern. The castable abilities as a hunter, you can cast from behind the wall. Other classes can do it too, just not the ones where you have to stand still. So I can't think of an example right now, but you get the point. Also, when you're really in trouble, as you can see, just hiding behind the walls, and still, always remember, as soon as kill command is off cooldown, and if you aren't saving runic power for anything, oh sorry, not runic power, focus, I'm not playing DK anymore, just always be hitting kill command. It's just constant pressure. Your pet actually does a lot of damage because you're running things such as, you know, don't know if I'll get up, but no, probably not. Oh, here we go. Running abilities as a BM hunter, such as adaptation, you know, makes your pet do more damage, things like that. So, and you're mostly specking out complete mastery, so your pet just does all the damage. So yeah, and the other thing, I'm going to try and actually, I'll exit the arena here. I'm not going to be able to give you a visual demonstration of what I'm talking about here, but it's, I call it doing circles, okay? So when you're playing with, you know, a proper healer and you can communicate, or even if you're not communicating, a good healer will see how you're trying to position yourself around the map and put himself in a position that benefits your playstyle, if that makes any sense. So I'll try and put something up on the screen now. I'll have to work on it after this video though. But say if I'm doing counterclockwise laps around a pole. That is, say we're versing a Warlock team, a Warlock 2's team. He's trying to get off his unstable affliction, his haunts, to just absolutely destroy you. Every time he goes for one of these casts, you want to stick your head behind the wall. Absolutely just cancelling his cast. He can't get the damage off, he's wasting time. As the cast cancels, you want to stick your head back out, you know, get in a few arcane shots, maybe pop a barrage. If you're out of focus, start casting a Cobra Shot, stick your head back, stick it back out as it's just about to end the cast, hit that, and you know, just using the wall to your advantage. This is going to do two things. This is going to stop his damage, first of all, one of the major things, especially when it comes to Warlocks, because they do stupid damage from having to stand still. And the second thing is, it will make him push up to you, because he's in a very bad situation where he's taking damage and not doing any. So he can either run back towards his side of the map, which would be the smart thing to do, but most of the time, they're just going to follow you. They're going to chase you around the pole. So you want to always be 180 degrees, just completely the opposite side of the pole. So if he's running towards you, you run away. And you just keep doing circles around the pole like, I don't know, like you're playing chasey or something. The whole time, your healer should be following you, should be like pretty much directly behind you. Also, cancelling any casts, say like the Warlock's paired with the Druid, he's trying to get a clone off. He wants to not get caught in a clone. As soon as they start lining CC up, that's when they can start trying to win the game, because you're in a lot of trouble. They're going to start forcing cooldowns and things like that. So again, try and get a visual up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. But I believe that is it. I nearly didn't upload this video simply because I didn't feel like I had enough to talk about that's come to mind. But, you know, everyone can benefit from some things. Some people may have not even thought about this when it comes to arena. They just run in, try and hit all their buttons and do as much damage. But yeah, positioning really is one of the things that can help you a lot. First thing you want to do when it comes to arena really is learn your class, learn how to deal damage, okay? You can do that from doing PvE, duels, all sorts of things. Then you want to learn how to play with other people, which is, you know, positioning, working in sync, such as CC chains and stuff. And then the third part to WoW really, when it comes to arena, is learning every other class and being able to guess what they're going to do. That's pretty much how I see it. They're the 3 tips I would give you when it comes to trying to get good at arena. This covered parts of tip 2, how to position yourself. I hope it helps you out even the tiniest bit, that means, that made my day. That's all I try and do, help people out. Final little tip I'll just give you though is things like Bestial Wrath. I call it the pet burst, or when you want to sack yourself so you can't get crit on. Those have to be cast with your pet, not in line of sight. So say you are, in a bit of trouble, you need to sack yourself so they can't critical strike. That's what Sacrificial Pact, I believe it's called, does. I've just done a macro for it there. Say if you're kill commanding, your pet's on the other side of the pole, you're hiding. To get that sack off, if you're sitting there spamming it and it's not going off and you're like, what's going on? You have to run out, stick your head out, and be in line of sight so your pet can see you and then get it off. Because you have to be able to see your pet. So if you spam it, your pet will normally run over, but it does take some time. Just make sure you stick your head out, get those two abilities off. That's pretty much the only, the only abilities that you can't do behind the pole. Otherwise, hunters have a very big advantage when it comes to positioning themselves. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. I will see you next time.